This is an embarrassment to the Senate, to the country, to the founders, and all that they profess to hold dear. And if this is America first, then America is fucked.
There's no punchline in Jon Stewart's speech, just pure, unadulterated rage at the toxicity of Senate Republicans after 25 of them voted down a veterans' health care bill that 34 Republicans voted for just a month before. The party that's constantly screaming about others disrespecting the troops decided to go this route to signal their displeasure with the fact that Democrats are moving forward with the Inflation Reduction Act. That includes significant spending to fight climate change and also tax increases on the wealthy, aka Republican kryptonite. I'll give you the full context, but make no mistake, what's happening here is Republicans are putting petty politics above the health and well-being of American soldiers that continue to suffer debilitating illnesses as a result of their service. Here's how it went down. We all know that Senator Joe Manchin has been on again, off again in his negotiations to pass something along the lines of Biden's Build Back Better plan. And so a few weeks ago, when things were getting close, Republicans announced that they would do what they do best and obstruct any bipartisan legislation while Build Back Better was being pushed through the reconciliation process. Lo and behold, Manchin blew it all up again, which caused most of us to pull out chunks of our hair, but in the Senate, all of a sudden it was open season on bipartisan bills, including the CHIPS Act, which helps American businesses compete with China, and that passed with overwhelming support and will definitely be something Democrats run on in the midterms. And then, hours after CHIPS pass, Manchin and Schumer come out and say, oh, by the way, guys, we've been negotiating in secret all along, and a slimmed-down version of Build Back Better is back on as the Inflation Reduction Act. Republicans realize that they've been tricked into letting Congress do its job and pass legislation, so they threw a tantrum and decided to rage quit this veterans' health care bill. And Susan Collins says the Respect for Marriage Act that would codify gay marriage against further Supreme Court activism is now also in doubt. Basically, Democrats passed a couple of bills to help working-class Americans, and Republicans are like, look what you made me do. Now I hate veterans and gay people even more.
I'm used to the lies. I'm used to the hypocrisy. I'm used to all of it. But I am not used to the cruelty.
When politicians play petty games like this, it's never them or their donors that pay any real price. It's veterans, working-class families, immigrants, and poor folks that pay the price in suffering, whether that be hunger or illness or lack of education and opportunity. It's so hard sometimes to handle the constant flow of things like this that cause outrage. But that fire that burns in our heart is our power. It's our motivation. And the anger we feel comes from the love we have for our fellow humans and their well-being. So let's all try to stay resilient and stay informed, because we can't let them take that fire away from us.